Tamara Caulder Richardson, and welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. This is a series. I have a 7-week series. We've already done a couple on gaslighting, and I'm going to explain what gaslighting is for those of you that don't know. But Spirit actually told me to put this together for you all to help you with being able to be more in control and not feeling a victim when you do run into these gaslighters, or some called narcissists. And they can be, if you don't know what you're looking at, they can be dangerous. But like anything, once you know how to handle it and what it is, and you can take control of your life. And I make it sound easy, and it can be. So this series is created for that. So this third episode is called Gaslighting 103, and it is the 5 mental tactics used by gaslighters to make you feel like you're going crazy. And so let's first go through a little review. What is gaslighting? And just very quickly, gaslighting is a form of mind control. It is a psychological manipulation used to undermine you, your reality, your emotions, your thoughts, your actions, your dreams. And this is done best when done over a period of time. And really, these gaslighters can be anybody. They could be co-workers, parents, siblings, friends, spouses, partners, really anyone. And chances are you've already known someone in the past that has been this way to you, but you might not have been sure what this is. And again, gaslighting, I talk about it in the first episode, but it was actually this terminology was from a play later into a movie Alfred Hitchcock called Gaslight. It was gaslighting, and it was about a husband who made the wife feel like she's going crazy by slowly changing the environment, and it created chaos and uncertainty. And without going into detail, you have to see the first one on that. These are all very short and doable to watch, these spiritual shorts, but that's how gaslighting, the term, was created and actually used commonly now. But the goal is to undermine the other person and make them feel like they're losing control, that they're unsure of themselves, unsure of their reality, that keep them in a confused state. And it works best if they can remove the friends or family or support team from the person they're gaslighting. And so I'm going to go into a little bit more about techniques that these gaslighters use. And gaslighters are all liars, but they can be charming. And you might not know who they are at first because they may compliment you and try to win you over, and then slowly start chipping away at your self-esteem. So, and you've heard that so many times in relationships with people. So they've got to gain your trust. That's how they're effective. So they're not just usually going to come in and steamroll you. They're going to wait to earn your trust, have them fall in love with you, or earn your trust, or be your best friend, or whatever it is they do, and then they're going to start moving in. So here are some techniques. This is going to be so good. This is some techniques and tactics that they use. So we are going to be going over the 5 mental tactics used by gaslighters to undermine and make you feel like you're going crazy. So the first one would be stonewalling, or you can call it the silent treatment. We've all heard of that. So the silent treatment is just exactly that. And some people call it stonewalling, walling like stone, not going to talk to you, or they ignore you. And they basically reject communication from you. And it is a form of rejection. So so what they do is that the gaslighter acts confused and pretends he or she doesn't understand what you, the victim, is trying to tell them. And what are you saying to me? I don't understand. And they withhold their feelings. So withholding feelings and the withholding communication and rejecting you, the silent treatment, that's off-putting. I don't know if you've ever experienced this. It's very off-putting. It's really ugly acting, So I'll give you example wordings that they use. Why are you trying to confuse me? You're like, what? I'm just trying to have a conversation. You're not making any sense. I have no idea what you're trying to say to me. What do you want from me? What? What do you want me to say? What do you want? What are you talking about? I don't have a clue. That is a form of manipulation. They know exactly what you're saying, and they're just being really a jerk about it. Okay. So I don't know if you've heard that one. Again, they don't have to have all of them. These are just different manipulative techniques that they use. Okay. The next one would be countering. And that's when the gaslighter questions the memory and thoughts of you or me, the victim, right? And supports accusations with some type of examples. And again, you know, they twist everything. So they're going to twist it. That's why it has people so confused. And there are some that are very good gaslighters. So you'll even you'll buy into it. You're like, wow, maybe I did, do this or that. Because they know how to manipulate. Some of these gaslighters are masters at this. So examples of countering would be, you never remember things correctly. Yeah, no, that's not what happened. You know I never said that. Okay. You have a very active imagination. That just didn't happen. You need to get your facts straight. That just never happened. I think you need to go back and check your memory because that just didn't happen. And actually, if you bring it up, people are going to think you're crazy and no one's going to believe you. I don't know if any of these make sense. Certainly, you know one person that's like this. The next one, the third one, is called blocking or diverting. This is where the gaslighter refuses to answer or comment or changes the subject or faults the victim, accusing or blaming them, or faults the victim, that's you or me, for acting the way they did. Now remember, they're just making this up and lying. They're just creating this story. So none of it's true. But this is just the tactics in which they use. I'm going to give you some examples. So I'm not going through with this again. So they change it. They change what you're saying, and they just take a side road. We've already talked about this. I don't want to talk about this again. You're always wanting to talk about this. You're always wanting to fight over this. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Why do you always have to be right? You know that's not what happened. Why do you have to always be right? I'm really tired of you talking about this. I wish you would just stop talking. Can you just stop talking? Can you stop talking? I've had enough. Yeah. You're like, what? And so they'll literally divert. So you can say, hey, I just want to know, blah, blah, blah. I thought somebody said they saw you downtown. What are you talking about? And they'll switch. I'm not going to talk about it. This is ridiculous. Switch. Okay, so this is a diversion. All right. The next one is trivializing. This is one they like to use a lot. They like to trivialize everything you say. The abuser makes the thoughts and needs of the victim seem unimportant. And this is really important. I'm doing this out of love, out of my heart for you all. And also Spirit told me to do this too. I was a little nervous because I know a lot about this from childhood, and it's unpleasant. But here's the thing. You can be a victor. You can have control over your life. And when you spot one of these people, you're going to know how to spot them. You're going to know how to handle it. You're going to keep moving forward in life in a positive way. And you're not going to let these people stop you because their goal is to destroy you. And so don't help them. They have obviously emotional issues. That's really not our problem. So our problem is us, right? We just need to take care of us and our own happiness and make sure we're on our path and our mission here. All right, so trivializing, that's number 4. The abuser makes the thoughts and needs of the victim, that's you or me, seem unimportant, such as, I'm going to give you some example statements. Well, this seems hardly important, or this is just so irrelevant. Why are we even talking about this? Okay. This is really stupid. Why are we talking about it? Why are you going to let something like this come between us? This doesn't even make sense. This is just so stupid. Why are we wasting time on this? You're just too sensitive. Can we just move on? I really just want to relax. You're being too sensitive. I don't want to talk about this. You will always blow things out of proportion. Why do you do that? Can't we just sit here and be quiet? Why do you need to do that? Would you just let it go already? That's a good one. Stop over dramatizing things. Quit being a drama queen. You're acting crazy. You know, that's what you're doing right now. You're acting crazy. You look like you took a crazy pill. I don't want to talk about this. When you're acting like this, when you're acting crazy, you just need to count to 10 first. And then this one, my personal favorite, I was told a lot. You overthink things. You think too much. You overthink things. Can't you just let it be? Oh my God. Okay. No, I can't let it be. That's why I'm doing this lesson to help everybody. Okay, number 5, intentional forgetting or outright denial. Honestly, it's simply a lie. They're just lying, and you got to think these gaslighters are habitual liars. Okay, so let me stop right here and explain the difference. When a regular person lies, like, yes, you look good in those pants, not, there might be guilt associated with it. Like, wow, I really want to tell them the truth that I saw their husband or wife having, dinner with someone else, but I just didn't want to hurt their feelings. When a regular person lies, they feel guilty. These people don't feel guilty. They are justified, okay? Because they're not right. They're mentally ill. They're not right. So just let you know, they're not like a normal person. So they lie. That's part of what they do. They're good at it. And they don't even know the difference. Many times it's just to dodge accountability. They avoid being blamed for any reason whatsoever. And they'll deny they made promises. They'll deny saying certain things. They will deny anything, especially if it has to do with the resolution. They're not interested in that. They want to keep milking this thing of making you go insane. So examples of this: I never did, or I never said, or promised that. So it would be like, I never promised I would take you on vacation this year. I mean, we can't hardly afford it. Why are you saying that? I mean, where's it going to come from? Where do you think the money's going to come from? I didn't say that. You said that. Okay, that's one. That never happened. Would you get your facts straight? Another one. I've never said that before. I don't know where you're getting this. I've never said that before. That's your words. It's not my words. Another. You never told me that. I didn't know that. I never knew that about you. This is the first time I'm hearing that. I had no idea. We've never discussed this. You're confusing your story with someone else. I don't understand what you're talking about. You're confusing me with someone else. You're confusing your story with mine. You're confusing, how would you say it? You're confusing your story and putting it on me. I don't know what you're talking about. There is nothing wrong with my memory, but yours, however, you forget stuff a lot, and it's not how I remember it. I don't remember that. I have a terrible memory. I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. I mean, I don't remember that. You have a horrible memory. You have a terrible memory. You need to get your facts straight. You are just really confused. I don't understand. You're just confused. I can't help you. Sorry. I mean, I have to deal with this all the time with you. You're just a confused person. Very positive stuff, isn't it? Oh, there's more. These are just examples. You gotta laugh because there are people like that. And the fact that they're so miserable, they're trying to make others miserable, that maybe that, it's going to get lighter the next few times, because I'm going over next Wednesday in Gaslighting 104. I'm going to be talking about the 12 solutions for instant relief and reviving your life. It's going to help a lot. So whether it's in the past and you feel like, oh boy, I got really beat up by that, and you don't have the confidence moving forward, or you've been in a relationship that's very oppressive, this is going to help free you, because you're going to feel so in charge. And, knowledge is golden. So you're going to feel really in charge. You're going to feel empowered. And from here on, it's about, you know what this is. If you have any questions, let me know. But this is about instant relief, ways to do that, and reviving your life, and exactly how to go about doing that with suggestions and recommendations and exercises. And then we'll get into the recovery of healing from this mental abuse, because some of you, it's in the past, but it's still lingering. And then we'll even talk about ways to redefine your unpleasant memories with the gaslighter. So there's a whole healing program here. It's going to be awesome. So look, much love to all of you. I really appreciate you watching this. Make sure you share with your friends that you feel like that could get some benefit from this, and that needs to know this information. And subscribe, click the bell, get all the episodes. I have amazing, not only spiritual lessons, I have amazing guests that are my friends, and I try to have fun, and along the way with also, we're learning, we're growing together as a beautiful spiritual family. And consider being a channel member. I have great perks, and even with my love leaders, I meet once a month to go over their help with intuitive spiritual coaching, because I am an evidential psychic medium. So if you do want to be a channel member, do that. Or if you want a life path reading or a medium reading, go to southernbellmedium.com, and I'll be happy to help you. Much love to everyone. Bye. Please subscribe, like, and make comments, and support this channel by becoming a member. Thank you for your continued support.